The story of Wayland Smithy. Wayland, the greatest smith who ever lived or can ever live, because he was taught his craft not only by his grandfather but also by two dwarves. So he combined his grandfather's skill with the magic of the dwarves. And so Wayland worked in his smithy, and his work was in demand, for everyone wanted an arm ring or a sword or a knife or a helmet made by the incomparable Wayland, and his fame spread. And after some time, his father, Wade, convinced Wayland to leave the forge and to come travelling with him. And they met one of Wade's other sons, named Egil, and his skill was as an archer. His skill was with the bow and arrow. And Egil and Wayland travelled for some time. But news of their travelling reached the ears of a cruel king named Neithild. Not only did Neithild seek to own some of Wayland's beautiful work, he wanted to deprive others of having anything made that was so beautiful and so wonderful. So Neithild sent his men to capture Wayland, and what he did, he sent a gift to the two brothers of dwarf brewed beer. And of course, dwarf brewed ale is very strong. So as Wayland lay in an ale-induced deep sleep, Neithild's men came and took him. So when Wayland awoke, he found himself in chains. So it kind of seems reasonable that a metalworker, would be bound in metal, not simply with ropes. So Wayland worked for Neithild and crafted the most beautiful sword that anyone has ever seen. And Wayland said, "When I have completed my work of your sword, I need my freedom." And Neithild said, "I need a helmet." And the list grew longer of a helmet, a fine mail shirt, and brooches, and arm rings. And Neithild denied Wayland his freedom. And when Wayland refused to work for him, the cruel king placed Wayland in a deep pit where he was bound. Neithild had two sons. His cruelty was legendary. They tortured Wayland because it gave them great pleasure to see another's pain, and they broke the bones in his feet. Neithild also had a daughter, Beerhild, whose kindness and care was equal in measure to her brother's cruelty. She nursed Wayland back to health, even when he was refusing to work for her father and simply demanding his freedom. And the two of them lay together at night, and that was their secret. And in the dreaming time, Wayland met his grandfather and grandmother, and he met his father and Egil, his brother the archer, but only in the dreaming time. And in the dreaming time, it seemed to Wayland that a great eagle came, and Wayland clutched at the eagle's feet as the eagle lifted him from the pit and took him to freedom, but the freedom was only in the dream time. But the joy in his life came from Beeheld, who nursed him back to health and who lay with him at night. The story continues, so do join me again to listen to what happened to Wayland. Hope to see you again soon.